Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Zane. This is my first official episode, so thanks for checking it out. Normally, I'm a deep reef spearfisherman in Hawaii, on Big Island, but today I'm gonna head over to Oahu and I'm gonna go jump on a boat and do a couple days of blue water. I'm not very good at it, so we're gonna see how it goes. All right, it's a beautiful evening out here on Big Island, but time to head to Oahu. See Jake jump on the boat with Tommy, and I get all this gear into that box. So I ended up leaving the next day. Actually, we had a bit of a change of plans. Yeah, give Tommy a shout. Check out how beautiful this harbor is. They don't have this on Big Island. So here, I hop off the boat, nice and easy, and into the blue. And load my Carbon Aimrite 110 roller. I do have my blue water set up with me, but the reef gun is plenty of power, and I'm really used to it, and I don't have to use a tagline or a bungee. So these aku start showing up after a little while, after a bit of chumming, and I believe they're, skipjack tuna? They're real fast. Anyway, they wouldn't come quite close enough, but they're pretty cool to see. And then the shibis show up. We had some shibis rolling through there. And a shibi is a yellowfin tuna that's under 100 pounds. They're not technically ahi until they're over 100. So we had aku and shibi meat torpedoes just whipping through the chum line. And of course, sharks. Always whenever you're chumming, especially in the blue. But we could not get anything to come near us except for sharks. But we kept trying to figure this out. I'm new to this. I have had no luck blue water. I've only ever shot one blue water fish before, and it was when I was reef hunting. Story for a different day. So we're trying to throw a lot of chum in the water to get the oil and the blood to get the fish to come in, but they won't come in. They won't get near us. It's also really difficult to tell how far away they are. The sharks are obviously coming pretty close. We make contact quite a few times. Either with a spear tip or sometimes they'll brush up against you as they swim past, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I don't know. I suppose you get used to it, but it's still not the best, most ideal situation. So Tommy's doing a really good job about circling us and making sure that he's always within sight of us if we need him for anything. There's a little poke on that shark. They are not intimidated by us at all. So, thalassophobia. Yeah, here's a buoy. We're having no luck, so we figured, hey, let's check out the buoy. There's a lot of them out there. So I saw some bait fish down there. I figured if there's bait fish down there, there's got to be something bigger. I'm going to go investigate. So I took a drop into this. And these chains can be, I don't know how deep this one is. These chains can be thousands of feet deep. They just drop into the endless blue. So it's a little bit spooky down there. But I see all these bait fish, and I don't see anything. Not a shadow, not a glimmer, nothing. So we've been out here for about, I don't know, 6 hours or so, and we're seeing a lot of fun stuff. We just can't, I haven't even pulled my trigger yet. We can't find anything to really connect with. So this is how we're gonna end our first day. Check out the buoy and head it in. So yeah, all right, this is the beginning of day 2. So we're starting all over again with our flasher and chum sequence, and we do have a specific game plan we talked a lot about, and so we're gonna see if it works out. So sharks come right in right away, and I said, hey, get out of here, and he didn't. So now I have one that I think I might be able to get a drop on. So I just stopped kicking, and I'm just kind of dropping through the water column with my gun tucked in, my elbow on my ribs. So I don't look aggressive. I'm thinking, hey, bro, cool, you eating chum too? Sweet, yeah. And I think that mentality kind of changed my body language, maybe. And he came just within range. I took a Hail Mary shot, and I just happened to connect with it. Can't believe it. He starts screaming the reel, and I figured it's not going to hold. It was at the end range of my shot. But it did. And then Jake, being the superhero backup diver friend that he is, he goes down and gives me a backup shot. And stones him dead.
Fuck yeah! Dude. Oh yeah! I can't believe I hit him.
So the first thing you want to do with any of your fish always is bleed them out. That's the best way to secure the quality of the fish. It'll last much longer before it goes bad, and it'll taste way better. So we shut the nervous system down with the head shot, slit the gills right between where the gills contact the collar. It bleeds them out, and then we gut them right away.
I'll take care of mine.
And that preserves the quality of the meat much better. And we put it right onto clean ice. So just dealing with the fish here. Just want to show a bit of the process. I cut a lot of it out, but when I gut it, I put all the guts in the chum bag too. For one, we can use them later, and two, it keeps the sharks off us while we're trying to deal with the fish. And it's just the smart, safe way to deal with that. So here I'm just going to pull the guts out. I start with the gills. Rip the gills and a lot of the guts come out with it, and I'll put it in the chum bag. And then actually the convenience of the boat is we just jumped on the boat after this and we dealt with all that. So we weren't floating around the water with a bunch of blood and guts and sharks and tangled lines and spear guns. So we took a break after this. I just kind of wanted to show a little bit of what it looks like with all the sharks coming in to check out the aggregation and the action. And we're getting a little bit hungry, dehydrated, and tired at this point. We've been out here for a while, so we decided to get back on the boat and take a break. And while we were on the boat, Tommy was trolling around and snagged an ono. Caught an ono. And it's the first time I've seen an ono landed, which is pretty exciting for me. Ended up being a bit over 20 pounds. A real fun, exciting time. I would love to shoot one. It still hasn't happened. Thousands of hours in the water, I've never shot an ono. But it'll happen, and I was super stoked that Tommy hooked up on one. It was fun to be part of.
You want to drop it straight into the bag?
Beautiful fish.
Let's go ahead and cut his gills.
Yeah, bleed them out.
Okay, we'll let him bleed.
And you're sitting on your tuna right now.
Put the knife through its brain to shut the nervous system down for him. It doesn't work as well, though. I thought I got him, and he came back to life a little while later. That was fun.
Fuck, we just fucking left. Just left.
Yeah, and Tommy being the cool guy and the great boat captain that he is, he was actually disappointed that we didn't shoot it and that he landed it, but I'll get one eventually. So we pop back in the water here, and we start our flasher and chum game all over again, and the tunas and the shark come back out. That guy thought for sure I was going to be able to get him to come in, but just a few moments later I see this guy starting to head towards me after I get brushed by that shark and get a little distracted. So I thought that this guy right here, I was going to be able to get him, but I wasn't quite in the right place. And this guy comes in, and I just happened to have my gun pointed in the right spot, and I twitched at the right time. Can't believe I hit him. It was a really lucky shot. Super cool. Heads for the depths. I head for the surface. He starts ripping line out of my reel, but I know it's a good shot, so I start pulling on him hard. I know he's not going to come off, and Jake knows exactly what to do. He's a very good dive partner. We've been diving together a long time, and we have a lot of hours in the water together. Jake goes right down, grabs a hold of the line to straighten him out, and executioner style puts a shaft right through the brain again. My man. Look at that. What a champion. Thanks, Jake.
I Jake on the backup shots today. What's up, dog?
Headshots only, baby.
Can't miss.
So, bleed this guy out again, of course. I'm not going to show all the processing that I did last time, but this is a pretty important part, and it is part of the day. And trying to keep conscious of the sharks that are whipping around you when you got blood all over the place and pointy spear tips poking at you. But look how beautiful that fish is. Amazing quality. Super blessed. So then this fat old tiger rolls up on us, and we were pretty much done hunting at this point. He just wanted to check it out. I swam up next to it, and the tip of my spear, the tip of my fins is about 15 feet, and Jake said it was a bit longer than me, so that's fun and exciting. Not the biggest tiger shark I've seen, honestly, but pretty close, probably second biggest, and very mellow, super gentle. Came in with a body language, very non-aggressive. Hey, I'm not here to hurt you, I'm just here to check them out. So I got a few shots swimming with him. Beautiful animal. It's just always so cool to see something that big and majestic in the water. Think how long it's been around, the things that it's seen, the wars that it's fought. A lot of them are heavily scarred. They're just so cool. So then, this is my first time ever diving on a wreck, and I am, speaking of wreck, exhausted. I'm wrecked. This is the end of day 2. I'm tired, I'm dehydrated, I'm hungry, I'm out of breath, been swimming against current, and the deck of this boat is between 80 and 90 feet, and I was kind of hurting a little bit on the way down. I didn't have a great breathe up, and I thought about bailing, but I figured I've never touched wreck before. At least I want to lay my belly on the boat and just check it out, because there's a lot of fish down here. It's really cool. I don't know how long this has been here. I wasn't really planning on shooting anything. I just wanted to check it out. So I touched my belly on the boat, and it's pretty cool. There's a lot of fish out here. And I said, okay, that's enough. I got about 90 feet to the surface. I'm out of here. And then as I go up, these papillos just shoot from around it, and I figured, well, I'm already down here. Might as well take one back with me, give it to Jake. And so I line up on one and head for the surface. And Jake spotted me at the top, and he's going to go down right after me, and he does the same thing. Grabs one of those papillos, and we call it a day after this. It's kind of a long ways to the surface. I'm glad this is one of my last dives, kind of done. But then we jumped the rest of the chum, and I went down just to go film the action that was hitting the chum. And there's a couple kapa-kapas whipping through, which are kind of like aku. Pretty cool to see. They show up here at the end. I spooked them a little bit on the way down. But yeah, pretty cool to see a lot of new life for me. It's just a different experience out here. And we give it the old grip and grin. What we got?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, getting Jake on this Ono, put it in fast forward, cut a lot of sections out. I'm sure you've seen fish filleted before, but it's pretty cool to see the process if you haven't. Pelagic fish like this. And we've done a few fish. We're not super savvy with pelagics yet, but it's just a big fish. It's pretty much the same. Jake's got a really nice daba knife. I think that's how you say it. Daba maybe. But perfect for doing bigger fish. Strong, sharp. Does a really clean job with it. Look at that fillet. Ew. Beautiful meat. Unreal. And Getting all the extras off the bone, the frame. There's my shibi there. And I put them on the chop. This is really fun to do. Normally filleting fish is kind of a chore, but when you had a really exciting day and you only got a few to do, it's pretty exciting, pretty fun. Yep, just cutting food gold out of these things. That's what we're doing. It's amazing how big these get. They get up to 250 pounds. Even more, I think, but they're amazing at this size. Plenty big enough. I think my smaller one weighed 13, my bigger one weighed 14. And that's bled, gutted, and gilled, so very happy with those. It's plenty of meat, it's all I need. And you can't freeze ahi, so you gotta eat the whole thing in about 5 or 6 days. Maybe you can get away with a week. Yeah. But what's fun is cooking for a whole bunch of people and giving cuts away and doing sashimi platters for people. And then Jake packaged all these up for me so I can take them home on the plane. And these are the collars. Don't throw your collars away. The collar is one of the best parts of the fish. And you can marinate them and grill them. You can air fry them. You can pan fry them. You can bake them. They're unbelievable. So we let them sit in this big old green egg for a couple hours while we cleaned up. And he threw some steaks over the top of them so they dripped steak fat onto them. Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, I think it might be ready.
Falling apart.
Falling apart.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's try this one first.
Yeah. What do you think? They're ready?
They're fucking ready.
All right, what do we got here, Jake?
Got some special homemade fish dressing. Fish sauce. Not made of fish. It's tomatoes, celery, lemon, olive oil, basil, balsamic vinegar, and chilies.
Right.
Unchopped tomatoes. Great, man.
I'll try that. Yeah. Hey, dude, that sauce is good.
Yeah.
Balances out that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, back home. I'm pretty beat, but I feel pretty good. I'm gonna do up this ahi belly. I'm just gonna throw a little shoyu and some ginger on there. So check this out. Let that marinate for a little bit, and we'll throw it in the air fryer. Yes. Oh yeah. Little wasabi action. Oh yeah. How good does that look? Okay, let's see what we got. That belly, yeah, all fatty. Oh, wasabi. Right to the brain. But that ahi belly, good Lord. Okay, I think I'm recovered. Try this again. I love wasabi. They hit me pretty hard, but I enjoy it. The flavor of this belly, though, is unreal. The flakiness, the texture, how fatty it is. It's a special one, so if you don't know, now you know. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Make some poke balls. Right, take this rice. Oh, look at that. Made too much, huh? We're not gonna starve, right?
Sounds good to me.
See, like you said, get that raw fish going. Here comes the cat. Yeah, poke bowls doesn't get better than that. Let's throw a little parrot sriracha on there. Yeah. A little touch of seaweed. And some topiko. Hawaiian caviar. Yeah. Bang. All right, we put a poke bowl in a wrap. If you follow any of my stuff on social media before, you know I love burritos. I love wraps. So this is just the next installment. It's like if a Mexican person learned Japanese cooking. Is that racist? No, but for real. It's a really good way to eat a poke bowl, just in a wrap. Throw a little bit of mayonnaise in there, maybe some avocado. But this ahi is like the highest grade sashimi I've ever had. And minced up in here is just absolutely unreal. So super blessed, very thankful. Awesome. Okay, thanks for hanging with me so far. We've got one more mission for this video. All right, I made it. And guess who I found?
Oh, what's up? I heard you got some sashimi, huh?
Got some sashimi.
Bring it in, bring it in.
So this is the guy that got me started in the YouTube stuff. If you're watching this episode, you know who he is. All right.
Wow, what a treat. It is so like soft and tender. And this is pretty rare. I get to eat fish like this.
Fresh off the spear.
That's delicious. You can tell that he kept this fish really nice. Prepped it really good. Mmm. Delicious, bro. Thank you.
All right, my man. Yeah. All right, till next time, you guys. Thank you for watching. Shoot.